أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وأتموا الحج والعمرة لله، فإن أحصرتم فما استيسر من الهدي، ولا تحلقوا رؤوسكم حتى يبلغ الهدي محله، فمن كان منكم مريضا أو به أذى من رأسه ففدية من صيام أو صدقة أو نسك، فإذا أمنتم فمن تمتع بالعمرة إلى الحج فما استيسر من الهدي، فمن لم يجد فصيام 3 أيام في الحج و7 إذا رجعتم، تلك 10 كاملة، ذلك لمن لم يكن أهله حاضر المسجد الحرام. واتقوا الله واعلموا أن الله شديد العقاب. الحج أشهر معلومات، فمن فرض فيهن الحج فلا رفث ولا فسوق ولا جدال في الحج، وما تفعلوا من خير يعلمه الله، وتزودوا فإن خير الزاد التقوى، واتقون يا أولي الألباب. ليس عليكم جناح أن تبتغوا فضلا من ربكم، ليس عليكم جناح أن تبتغوا فضلا من ربكم فإذا أفضتم من عرفات فاذكروا الله عند المشعر الحرام، واذكروه كما هداكم وإن كنتم من قبله لمن الضالين. ثم أفيضوا من حيث أفاض الناس واستغفروا الله، إن الله غفور رحيم. فإذا قضيتم مناسككم فاذكروا الله كذكركم آباءكم أو أشد ذكرا، فمن الناس من يقول ربنا آتنا في الدنيا وما له في الآخرة من خلاق، ومنهم من يقول ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. أولئك لهم نصيب مما كسبوا والله سريع الحساب. صدق الله العظيم.
صدق الله العظيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونتوكل عليه، ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا، من يهديه الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، قيوم السماوات والأرضين وخالق الخلق أجمعين، خلق الخلق وخلق المتمكن والمكان وأنشأ الزمان، له الحكم وإليه ترجعون. وأشهد أن محمدًا عبده ورسوله المبعوث بالحق رحمة للعالمين بشيرا ونذيرا وداعيا إلى الله بإذنه وسراجا منيرا. اللهم صل عليه وعلى آله وصحبه غر الميامين الذين صدقوا ما أحد الله عليه واتبعوا نور الذي أنزل معه فأبدلهم من الضعف قوة ومن العداوة أخوة وأيدهم بروح من عنده. وقال تعالى: وكان حقا علينا نصر المؤمنين. فأما بعد، فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله تعالى، وأن خير هدي هدي المصطفى صلى الله عليه وسلم، وأن شر الأمور محدثاتها، وكل محدثة بدعة، وكل بدعة دلالة، وكل دلالة في نار. وما قل وكفى خير مما كثر وأنهى، وإنما توعدون لآت وما أنتم بمجرمين. عباد الله، أحييكم بتحية الإسلامية مباركة من عند الله، أولها سلام وآخرها بركات. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى في محكم تنزيله: يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء، واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم، ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. عباد الله، إن الله سبحانه وتعالى قد أخصنا خير أمة أخرجت للناس نأمر بالمعروف وننهى عن المنكر. Distinguished brothers and sisters in Islam, I give you greetings of peace, tranquility, and blessings. That is, greetings of Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Today, in this moment, great moment, we are assembled here to study about very important topic, that is Al-Hajj, pilgrimage to the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Al-Hajj ihda arkan al-Islam al-khamsa. Hajj is one of the pillars of Islam, 5 pillars of Islam. It came in a hadith, very authentic, that shahadat Allah ilaha illallah wa anna Muhammad Rasulullah wa iqam salati wa ita'i zakati wa sawm Ramadan wa hajj al-bayt liman istata'a ilayhi sabila. So Hajj is the last pillar. After Shahada, there is no God but Allah, and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is Prophet of Allah and the messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the seal of all Prophet of Allah. There is no Prophet after Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Number 1. Wa iqam salah is number 2. To establish salah 5 times a day. To believe is true and establish salah. Wa ita'i zakat, and give alms, that is zakat, charity, to the poor. This is the 3rd pillar. Wa sawm Ramadan, and you fast in the month of Ramadan. Wa hajj al-bayt liman istata'a ilayhi sabila, and you go to Hajj if you are able. So now, when you look to these pillars of Islam, after Shahada, you have to pray. The prayer salat is very, very significant. That is the only pillar. Whether you are sick or you are healthy, you have to do it. Salat. If you are sick, you pray. You can sit down and pray. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. accept salah, but zakat, unless you have money. For the rich ones, for some Ramadan, for everybody back, some Ramadan, if you are traveling or you are sick, you can break until Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cover you with His mercy. You recover from your sickness. Like if you have chronic disease and the physician discovered that, diagnosing when he said that if you fast, you'll be affected, or you faint or you die, then here you cannot fast, you see. Except salat. You have to feed a miskin every day. Hajj, liman istata. This is what Allah said. For those who can afford. Lots of brothers and sisters in Islam, especially we Africans, lot of us, they don't have enough. They don't have ability. Some of us borrow to go to Hajj. Some of us sell their business to go to Hajj. Some of us, the income, what they have all, they will take it and leave their children hungry. That is not the way. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, "Liman istata'a ilayhi sabila." The one who can afford. You have your money and you have surplus, you can feed your family and go to Mecca and come, then you can do it. But if you are going to Mecca, then you have problem, your children, your wives, you cannot feed them, they are hungry, go to that. This is not on you, for those who can afford. So Al-Hajj is marrah fil umr. It's one lifetime of Muslim. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam say in hadith, "Faradallahu lakum al-hajj fahajju." Allah made Hajj obligatory to you, go to Hajj. Someone asked Rasulullah, "Afi kulli ami ya Rasulullah?" Every year we go to Hajj. Rasulullah did not respond 3 times. He said, "Qultu na'am." If I say yes, it will be obligatory to you, that you cannot go every year. So Hajj marrah fil umrah. Now, before we cannot ولا نستطيع أن نسلط الأضواء على الحج بدون ذكر إبراهيم عليه السلام وهو إمام الحج. We cannot shed light on Hajj without mentioning one man, a prophet of Allah, father of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, is Imam of Hajj. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how come that? How we know that is Imam of Hajj? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it clear in Surah Al-Hajj, verse 27. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وإذ بوأنا إبراهيم مكان البيت ألا تشرك بي شيئا وطهر بيتي للطائفين والقائمين والركع السجود وأذن للناس بالحج يأتوك رجالا وعلى كل دامر يأتين من كل فوج عميق. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in Surah Al-Hajj, telling him, do you know who is Amir al-Hajj, who is Imam al-Hajj, who is the Imam of Hajj? Is that Ibrahim? According to Abdullah ibn Abbas said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ashara ilayhi makan al-bayt. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala pointed to him the place of Kaaba. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it clear in Quran, when we show Ibrahim the place of the Bayt, that Kaaba, then we said, Allah, you have to worship me, do not associate anything with me in worship. Look at anything. He didn't say, do not worship somebody. He said, do not worship anything. Everything in this world, between heaven and earth, is thing. It's creation of Allah. Rivers, oceans, everything. Water, bodies, stone and everything, animals and everything in this world is creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Do not worship anything. Do not worship sun. Do not worship moon. Do not worship cow. Like other people in this world, they have more than 1,000 goddess they worship. Then Allah said, do not worship anything except me, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَتَهِّرْ بَيْتِي لِلطَّائِفِينَ وَالْقَائِمِينَ وَالرُّكَّعِ السُّجُودِ. Purify my house, that Kaaba. Clean my Kaaba, of any shirk, and pave the way for those who come to worship Allah, to make tawaf and to pray, to make ruku and sujood. Now, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when he sent Ibrahim alayhi salam there, he sent him by purpose. What happened? When Ibrahim alayhi salam, Allah permits to make him ummah, to be the leader of nation. His progeny will be prophet and messengers. But Ibrahim grew. He attained around 95 years without seeing the sun. We can recall that Pharaoh of Egypt, he gave his wife a servant that's called Hajar. This Hajar, when they took her to Palestine, Sarah said to him, Allah promised to make you father of nation, father of prophet, but we did not see the son. And Sarah, she's so beautiful woman, but Allah did not bless her with baby. She's, Akim. She's, barren woman. She does not get baby. Upon all that, she grew up around 90 years. Then she said to him, why don't you take my servant and marry her so that maybe Allah will bless us with boy? No. So he married her. When he married her, Allah blessed her with Ismail. So women, and because of this obedience of Sarah, then Allah had to dispatch messengers from him to Ibrahim to send glad tidings to Sarah that Allah is going to bless her baby. So in Surah Al-Zariyat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it clear. Surah Al-Zariyat, Allah is speaking to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ba'a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. وَهَلْ أَتَاكَ حَدِيثُ ضَيْفِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ الْمُكْرَمِينَ إِذْ دَخَلُوا عَلَيْهِ فَقَالُوا سَلَامًا قَالَ سَلَامٌ قَوْمٌ مُنْكَرُونَ فَرَاغَ إِلَى أَهْلِهِ فَجَاءَ بِعِجْلٍ سَمِينٍ فَقَرَّبَهُ إِلَيْهِمْ قَالَ أَلَا تَأْكُلُونَ فأوجس فيهم منه خيفة قالوا لا تخف وبشروه بغلام عليم. So because of obedience of Sarah, and that is indication, and that's indication to entire, women in this world, especially the believing women, that you have to obey your husband. In husna, you obey your husband in ma'ruf. Allah didn't say you to obey your husband in ma'asiyah. When your husband say pray, you pray. Fast, you fast. Cook food for your husband. When you are going out, ask permission from him. It's not that it's giant he can make you, but this what Allah said. This is the path of paradise to you. So Sarah, when she obeyed Ibrahim, Allah sent the guest of Ibrahim. That is our 4 angels. In Tafsir Ibn Kathir, he said, there for Ibrahim Arba'a. The guests of Allah, there are four. Jibreel, Mikail, Israfil, wa Israfil. There are four, they came to him in the form of human being. When they came, Ibrahim quickly went, got, his backyard garden, he killed a cow, and he roasted it, he brought to them, he said, eat. They said, we are not eating. Then Ibrahim scared. He said, do not get scared. We are messengers of Allah to bring you glad tidings that your barren woman, old woman, she's going to bring baby. And the lady come out. She said, how can I bring baby? Why, I'm old lady. Upon all that, I'm barren woman. This what Allah said. We don't have anything. Allah send us as messengers. This is what he said. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, bless her, and she's going to bring Ishaq. Now when she see the sign, she said, Ibrahim, I cannot stay in one roof with these seven. Take her away. So Ibrahim took her to where in the Bayt al-Muharram, he took her in the valley, dry valley, no vegetation, no water, that is Mecca. So when Ibrahim took Hajra with Ismail and little provision, he left them there. And the lady said, why are you going? You left us here in desert, no water, no food, only this, Zayad, Qadir. She said, maybe your Allah order you to do that. He said, yes. He said, go. Our Lord will protect us, will give us food. At-Tabir. So now, this is indication also for our moms, our sisters, to obey their husband. So Ibrahim, when he moved a little bit, he stand. Then he called Allah, he make dua. In Surah Al-Ibrahim, he said, Ba'da'u billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Rabbana inni askantu min zurriyati biwadi ghayra zi zar'in inda baytika al-muharram, Rabbana liyuqimus salah, faj'al af'idatan minan nasi ta'wi ilayhim, warzuqhum minas samarati la'allahum yashkurun. So this is the dua supplication which Ibrahim did. He said, Allah, I dwell my family. I put my family, dump them here. Biwadin, in the valley, there is no vegetation, nothing, no fruit, nothing. Close to your house, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, close to your holy house in the Bayt al-Muharram, Rabbana, oh Allah, I put them there in order to establish salah, to praise you, to glorify you. Allah, I ask you to let the heart of entire world turn to them. Warzuqhum, bless them, minas samarat, with food, vegetation, with any kind of fruit. La'allahum yashkurun. Indeed, they will be grateful to you, Allah, if you do that. So Allah accepted his dua right away. Allah accepted his dua. And that's why you see today, people go to Mecca from anywhere, any continent. 6 continents or 5 continents. From America, not from America, South America, Africa, Asia, Australia, Europe. Everybody is going to Mecca. Each one, if you are going to Mecca, you carry that profession. Allah bless us different. Somebody will go with $10,000 in his pocket. Someone will take $100,000. Someone will take 1 million to Mecca. The least person will take $1,000, $2,000 from Africa, from my country. So, you know what? When all these people enter Mecca with this provision, you see different kind of food which you shall never see it in anywhere in this world. Because people are coming, every corner. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Yatika min kulli damir. People will come by food, wasn't it? By main camel, that means people will come from every corner of this world, coming to Mecca, bringing food with them and money. So they call it Hadi Siyaha Diniya, religious tourism. You shall never get religious tourism in the world like what is happening to Mecca. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Inna hadihi ummatukum ummatun wahida wa ana rabbukum fa'buduni. This is your ummah, one ummah, regardless of your color, regardless of your continent, regardless of language, all of you, your national anthem is La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Innamal muslimuna ikhwa, mu'minuna ikhwa, you are brothers and sisters in the religion of Islam. There is no discrimination, no black, no white, no blue, no yellow. Everybody is one. So when you go to Mecca, it's International Islamic Conference that receive a lot of people, more than millions. They are coming together to know each other, to exchange trade with them. لِيَشْهَدُوا مَنَافِعَ لَهُمْ. You go to worship and exchange trade. You make business again to know each other, and this is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought us together as ummah wahida. So Ibrahim, when he made this dua, the dua reached them. Today, Holy Land, Saudi Arabia, Allah bless them. أَتْعَامُهُمْ مِنْ جُوءِ وَأَمَنَهُمْ مِنَ خَوْفِ. أَتْعَامَهُمْ مِنْ جُوءِ وَأَمَنَهُمْ مِنَ خَوْفِ. Allah feed them. Allah say, I will never allow you to be hungry. So people of Holy Land shall never be hungry. They will never exceed any, excess any fear, because Allah, they are protected. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is what Ibrahim said, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Ibrahim, you will come again to lift, the pillar of Mecca, because the Kaaba was built. Tafsir Ibn Kathir, he said, Adam alayhi salam, he built the Kaaba and he made tawaf. So narration said, no, Ibrahim, he built the Kaaba. But Tufan Nuh, the flood of Nuh, demolished it. So when he put, Hajra there, he did not see the Kaaba like that. Only a foundation. So he came again when Ismail grew up. Then Allah said, go back and ask your son Ismail to help you to build, to raise, the pillar of Kaaba. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Suratul Baqarah, verse 128, what Allah said, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وإذ يرفع إبراهيم وإسماعيل القواعد من البيت. When Ibrahim and Ismail, they are lifting, they are raising the pillar of Kaaba. When they are building, what they said, their dua, Rabbana, our Lord, taqabbal minna, Allah accept our dua, our ibadah. Innaka anta sami'un alim. You Allah, you listen to us, you have knowledge about what we are asking for. ربنا وجعلنا مسلمين لك ومن ذريتنا أمة مسلمة لك وأرنا مناسكنا وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. So they are asking Allah when they are building, raising the pillar of Kaaba. So ulama said, when the pillar, was raised, Ibrahim cannot take the brick and put it. So what he did, he put some blocks, bricks, then he climbed on the brick, that he bricks, then Ismail is giving him bricks, then he's adding. That area called Maqam Ibrahim. That area called Maqam Ibrahim, place of Ibrahim, when you make tawaf 7 times, you finish, you come there and make 2 rak'ah. Maqam Ibrahim. According to what hadith came to hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was making tawaf with Umar ibn Khattab. The Umar ibn Khattab, when they passed was that he said, Ya Rasulullah, why don't we, pray on the Maqam Ibrahim that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed to Rasulullah, وَاتَّخَذُوا مَقَامَ إِبْرَاهِيمَ مُصَلَّى. When you finish Tawaf, take Maqam Ibrahim, place of Ibrahim to make it, your prayer ground. So this one, this is the history of, Kaaba. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, let's ask our question now. Mata furid al-Hajj. When Hajj was made obligatory unto Muslims? When? في سنة الأولى هجرة أو في سنة الثانية هجرة؟ When Rasulullah, now we ask, when Hajj was made obligatory? Can we say that when Rasulullah entered Medina, 1 year Hajj was made obligatory? No. Second year of Rasulullah after Hijrah? No. Third year? No. Then which year? Salah was made obligatory before Rasulullah entered Medina, but Salah in Mecca, not Salah in Medina. In Mecca, there is no masjid. Because the situation was so tense enough, they cannot pray. They go to Bayt Arkam Muna Arkam and making, azkar. Some narrations said they pray 2 rak'atain. But in Mecca, in Medina, they instituted Salat. Maghrib 2, Zuhur 4, Asr 4, Fajr 2, Zuhur, they started Zuhur 4, Asr 4, Maghrib 3, Isha 4, and Fajr 2. In Medina started, not in Mecca. In first year, Zakat is, in the principle of Islam, 5 pillars, but it's not being practiced in Mecca. It began in Medina, second year of Hijrah, 2 years after Rasulullah arrived. So as you know, Ramadan, they are there. 1 year, second year, Allah made. Hajj when? Hajj is 9 years after Rasulullah, Hijrah Rasulullah, 9 years. So that means Hajj was made obligatory before Rasulullah returned to Allah 1 year only. So furid al-Hajj بنزول قوله تعالى في سورة آل عمران آية 97. Allah made Hajj obligatory unto mu'mineen, brothers and sisters in Islam, with this ayah, Al Imran, that is, verse 97. What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, بَعْدَهُ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ وَلِلَّهِ عَلَى النَّاسِ حِجُّ الْبَيْتِ لِمَنِ اسْتَطَاعَ إِلَيْهِ سَبِيلًا. This ayah, when the Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is 9 years after Hijrah Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. But Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam lam yahij fi sanat tasa. He did not make Hajj in that year. Why? Let's ask question. Why Rasulullah, when Allah made it obligatory, he did not go. He dispatched Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anhu to represent him to Hajj. When Hajj made obligatory, after Fatih Mecca, after conquer of Mecca, that is 8 years of Hijrah. The following year Allah made it say, okay, now you go to Mecca to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Rasulullah did not go. He said, Abu Bakr Siddiq, go and represent me. So ulama said, there are 2 reasons why Rasulullah did not go to Hajj. In that year, Sana Tasa, 9th year. أولها, the first reason, عام الوفود إلى رسول الله. The delegate, the year of delegate. What does it mean, delegate? Year of people, they are coming afwajan in numbers to to Rasulullah in order to declare their Islam. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in Surah Al-Nasr, بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان غفارا إنه كان توابا. So now Allah said, when you conquer Mecca, that is victory. After that, entire Arab Peninsula, Shibir Jazira al-Arabiya, they will come in numbers with their leaders, join you to be Muslim. So that year Rasulullah was there. People are coming from north, south, east of Arabia to declare their Islam. Rasulullah had to meet them and explain, Islam to them. That's why that prevented Rasulullah not to go to Hajj. Only Salatul Ashra, that is 10th year. And that 10th year Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam after Hajj returned to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The reason of that, when Rasulullah dispatched Abu Bakr as-Siddiq to Mecca to represent him, that year, as I said, the delegates come to Rasulullah to declare their Islam. The second reason is, before Mushrikeen, disbelievers, they go to Mecca, they go to Hajj, they make tawaf naked. They make tawaf naked, they mix with Muslims. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam doesn't want to make tawaf with Mushrikeen, with disbelievers. And that's why Rasulullah stopped until they clean this Muslim. So that Suratul Bara'a, Tawbah, revealed to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, in Suratul Bara'a, there are guidelines governing how are you going to make tawaf Hajj. So Rasulullah had to send Ali ibn Abi Talib to meet, Abu Bakr as-Siddiq to explain what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent to Rasulullah. So that's why when Ali met Abu Bakr as-Siddiq said, "A'antu tabi'un aw matbu?" Are you coming to be a leader, or you are coming to follow me? He said, I come to follow you, but I have, where to say anywhere we go. So if they reach anywhere, any village, Abu Bakr as-Siddiq will say, Ali, stand up and explain what Rasulullah said. He said, today, this, Hajj, Mushrikeen should not attend with us. All those who are not Muslims should stay away. And second, they shouldn't come with us, naked. So this is, the message which Rasulullah sent Ali to tell people with Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. So two reasons made prevented Rasulullah not to make Hajj on 9th year of Hijrah. The first one, year of delegate Amal Wufud, and the second, Rasulullah doesn't want to make tawaf with disbelievers, mushrikeen. So this is the reason. Now, which months are months of Hajj? The months of Hajj are known. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to Ibrahim, وَأَذِّن لِلنَّاسِ لِلْحَجِّ يَأْتُوكَ رِجَالًا وَعَلَى كُلِّ دَابِرٍ. He said, proclaim Hajj to entire world. According to ulama, the hadith said, Ibrahim said, Ya Rabbi, inna sawti la yuballigh ila al-alam. My voice cannot reach the message to the world. He said, Azzin wa nahnu alayna al-bara'. You, Ibrahim, just call. We will take the message and spread it to the world. So this is what happened. So Hajj months are 3. That's why he read, the ayah right now. The ayah in Surah Al-Hajj. Who are the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Hajj? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Al-Hajj ashhurun ma'lumat. فَمَنْ فَرَدَ فِيهِنَّ الْحَجِّ الْحَجُّ أَشْهُرٌ مَعْلُومَاتٌ فَمَنْ فَرَدَ فِيهِنَّ الْحَجَّ فَلَا رَفَثَ وَلَا فُسُوقَ وَلَا جِدَالَ فِي الْحَجِّ وَمَا تَفْعَلُوا مِنْ خَيْرٍ يَعْلَمَهُ اللَّهُ وَتَزَوَّدُوا فَإِنَّ خَيْرَ زَادِ التَّقْوَى وَاتَّقُونِ يَا أُولِي الْأَلْبَابِ. So this is, the months of Hajj. The months of Hajj are 3. Shawwal, Zul-Qa'idah, Zul-Hijjah. There are 3 months. Right away when we finish ending Ramadan, the month of Shawwal is, they are months of Hajj. Zul-Qa'idah now, month of Hajj. You can go to Hajj right now. And Ashra min Zul-Hijjah, 10 of Zul-Hijjah. These are Ashhur al-Ma'lumat, the known months of Hajj. So Surah Al-Hajj declared that. So now, let's come to see the Fadail Hajj before we explain the type of Hajj. A Hajj has some benefits and reward in the life of moving. Fadail al-Hajj, number 1, al-Hajj tariquka ila al-Jannah. Al-Hajj is your path to paradise. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Al-Hajjul Mabrur wa laysa lahu jaza illa al-Jannah. Rawahu Muslim. You see, Hajjul Mabrur, the clean Hajj, the accepted Hajj, has no any reward except paradise. وَلَحَجِّ تَرْجُعُ مِنَ الذُّنُوبِ كَيَوْمِ وَلَدَتْكَ أُمُّكَ. When you go to Hajj, you are now clean out of sin. All sin you committed, Allah says, I will accept between you and your fellow Muslim. If you take somebody's money, you cheated somebody, then you have to go to him and ask forgiveness from him, or you pay, the debt you take from him. Other than that, Allah shall never forgive you that. But any sin you committed, you go to Hajj, Allah said, I'm going to clean, to forgive you person. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Man hajja, falam yafsaka, walam yarfas, raja'aka yawman walalatu ummu. Anyone who goes to Hajj without committing wrong deeds, walam yarfas, without touching his wife in the Hajj, you will never touch your wife when you are in Muhrim. You put ihram, your sunnah wife, you come closer to her. If you touch her, subhanallah, your hajj is broken. Man hajja, falam yafsuq, walam yarfus, raja'aka yawmin waladatuhu ummu. Anyone who goes to hajj without committing any sin, stealing, backbiting, killing somebody, or making touch his wife, whether sunnah, whether not sunnah, you don't have that in hajj. You come clean out of sin as the day your mom brought you to this world. So if somebody come from Hajj, you have to ask that person to pray for you. Not you go, sir, in my country, they have the instituted some, innovation. If somebody goes to Hajj, he come back, he say they are going to, what do you call it? Azuma. Where do you get this? Somebody is clean, he has to pray for you. You come and gather and read Quran, and they bring food, they distribute to the people, make azuma, they come walima. Who told you that? Somebody who went to Hajj is clean. When he say Allah, Allah, listen to him. You don't ask the person to pray for you. You are here dead. The one is clean. So Rasulullah, you can remember the hadith. The man who came to Rasulullah, Ash'as Akbar, he's tired. Then he looked like somebody who is traveling. Daddy danced on him. Then he raised his hand. He's asking Allah. Rasulullah look at him. You are asking Allah, وَمَا تَعَمَكَ حَرَامٌ وَمَا شَرَبَكَ حَرَامٌ وَمَلْبَسَكَ حَرَامٌ وَبُذِيتَ بِحَرَامٌ أَنَّا يُسْتَجَابُ لَكَ. You are asking Allah, your food is haram, what you drink is haram, your clothes made by haram, you were fed by haram. How Allah is going to respond to your dua? That means if you are sinful, your dua is rejected. One Sahabi asked Rasulullah, I call Allah sometime, I don't see what Allah said. He said, my brother, don't let haram to enter your stomach if you want Allah to respond to your dua. Somebody went to Mecca, he came back, he's clean, he has to make dua for us because he became, kayamu waladat ummuhu, he has no sin. Naam. Al-Hajj yamna'aka faqr wal wizr. Al-Hajj makes you rich. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, كما قال رسول الله, تابعوا بين الحج والعمرة فإنهما ينفيان الفقر والذنوب كما ينفي القير خبز الحديد. He said, Hajj, if you are able to get money, well to do, go to Hajj, go to Umrah, because going, back and forth to Umrah, it's clean, clean you out of poverty. The way, goldsmith, clean, gold with fire. So this was Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said to us. Al-Hajj yahdumu ma qabluhu. Al-Hajj, when you go to Hajj, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to forgive you all the previous sin you committed. And also the pilgrims who judge, they are guests of Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Al-Hujjaj wal-Ummar wafdullah da'ahum fa'ajabu wasa'aluhu fa'atahu. He said that those who went to Hajj who judge, they are guests of Allah. They responded the call of Allah. If they ask Allah, Allah give them. So if you go to Hajj, if some of us is going to Hajj, when you go to Hajj, please don't forget to pray for yourself anything you want. Wallahi, if you stay in Kaaba, in Arafah, in Mashar al-Aram, in Muzdalifah, you say, Allah, this is my problem. Allah, I want you to solve my problem. You see, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to respond. Because they say, Udu'ullaha wa antum mukiduna al-ijaba. You have to ask Allah where you are confident Allah is going to accept. Now, Hajj. What is Hajj now? We are going to explain Hajj. Hajj, we have three types of ansar. We have tamattu, we have kiran, and we have ifrad. When somebody intends to go to Hajj, he has to choose one of the three. But ulama said Rasulullah did one. This is the easiest one, that tamattu. Tamattu in Arabic language is enjoyment. What does it mean, enjoyment? When you decide, you have niyyah, Allah bless you with money. Clean money, please. Do not take cocaine money. Do not take alcohol money, you sell it. Do not take the gamble money. Do not take the money of robbery to go to Hajj. Because Inna Allah tayyibun la yaqbal illa tayyiba. Allah is clean, does never accept only clean money. When Allah bless you the money, you intended to go to Hajj, you give your ticket, everything, then now you have to choose one of three. Tamattu or kiran or ifrad. Tamattu, now you are going to make niyyah of tamattu, where all this come on ihram, where you are going to put that white cloth. You wash up first, you clean ghusl al-janaba. Then when you finish, you are going to make ihram. If you are tamattu, tamattu is easy. Why? Because if you make ihram, you reach Miqat, you don't cross Miqat before. You have to make ihram before boundary. There is boundary. different boundary. People of Iraq, the people of, Egypt, people of, Najd, everybody got his boundary. If you cross that boundary, you have to kill animal to give to Allah. And that's why you have to get somebody who knows Hajj. That's why when we are going here, a lot of us have to make Ihram direct so that they will cross. Or if you reach Jeddah, you can wash up, or you wash up. When you are in the plane, you can put Ihram. When you are going to make Ihram, you are going to make Niyyah. Now you make Niyyah Tamattu. Allahumma labbaik Hajj Tamattu. When you put it, you make Niyyah Tamattu. Tamattu means when you arrive in Mecca. You arrive in Mecca, you go and make tawaf 7 times, then you go and make Safa or Marwa 7 ashwat. When you finish, then you remove the tahallal, you take all the clothes, put it down. Now you become free. You enjoy yourself in Mecca until 8 days. 8 days of Zul Hijjah. Now you are going. Now you make Umrah. Now you are going to make Niyyat al-Hajj. You put Ihram again. Then you, right away you go where? You go to Mina. You go there. You go to Mina during the Zuhur. You go there, you make Salat Qasr. You sleep in Mina. Around 11 o'clock in the noon, then you go to Arafah. So Arafah is one of, Rukun Hajj. So there are 4 Rukun of Hajj. The Niyyah, when you are going to make Ihram, this Rukun, first, basic one. The second is Arafah. And the third is Sa'i Bayna Safa wal Marwa. And the fourth is, Tawaf al-Ifada. Tawaf al-Ifada before Tawaf al-Wada, that is, Hajj. These 4, if you miss them, you don't have Hajj. And that's why Rasulullah said, Al-Hajj Arafah. Al-Hajj Arafah. So when you move from Mina, you reach Arafah, you are going to pray Zuhur and Asr there. Imam is going to give speech. You stay there until, evening time. Around Maghrib, you move to Muzdalifah. And Muzdalifah, you have to pass night there. And Muzdalifah, you pass night until Nusful Layl, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. They said those who are strong, they can sleep until the morning. So they proceed to Mina again. But the women and weak people, allow them to go. Some people used to collect the hasiyat, the stone, from Muzdalifah. Ulama said, no, you have to pick that stone from Mina. And Mina, then you go and make, through the Satan Jamarat. So when you finish, you go to make, Tawaf. Now, after you finish, Jamarat, then you have Tahallul Awwal, you are going to leave, to take your ihram to wear any kind of dress. But you shall never touch your wife until when you finish Hajj, you finish Tawaf al-Wada, Tawaf al-Ifada. When you finish Tawaf al-Ifada, then you make Tawaf al-Wada, you are going to a country that now you are going to make Sunnah. Other than that, you are going to get lots of problems. You have, when you touch it, your Hajj, spoiled, and you are going to kill animal upon all that again. Then next year you come and change your Hajj. So this is Hajj. When you are in the state of Ihram, there are a lot of things you don't do. You don't kill animals, you don't slaughter animal, you don't uproot any tree, tree, you don't cut any tree, lot of things you don't do. If you are in state of Ihram, you have to make dua. Only dua, reading Quran and these things. So if you kill animal, then you are going penalty, you are going to have, hadith, that, fidya, you are going to kill a sheep, child or animal for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in order to get free of that. So if you also have, problem, you can never shave your head again during ihram. And if you have sickness in your head, this sickness allow you also, after you recover, you kill animal hadi for that. As he read, وَمِنْ كَانَ فِي رَأْسِهِ أَذًى أو, if you have any problem in your head, or you kill any animal, you have to compensate it with, animal. So they call it hadi. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, in his Hajj, he made last Hajj, his, hadi which he killed, they say 100 camel. He killed 63, then Ali killed 33 for him and give sadaqah to the people of Hajj. So if you make tamattu, you have hadi, you have to kill animal for Allah. Kiran, you make niyyah, Hajj and Umrah combined. And this one, you shall never remove your ihram until you finish. Tough one. Because you have niyyah of two Hajj and Umrah. Nusk. Kiran, ifrad is one ifrad is you make niyyah of ifrad when you make ihram. For this you never remove it. You stay in this state of ibadah until you finish your Hajj. But tamattu you can remove ihram on the 8th of Zulhijjah you put ihram again. So now we start with ask question, because maybe some people will have to ask some question about something. Any question?
You say if you miss the Hajj, you don't have Hajj. So if you miss like a 3, you have Arafah, you have Hajj, or
if you miss
yeah, if you like you just come on day of Arafah and you just go to Arafah straight,
yes.
After that you have Hajj, or
You have Hajj. Why they say when you come, because something tawaf you can make it easily, but Arafah you shall never get it. Then what they said, if you don't do it, if you don't do Sa'i, Safa or Marwa, you forget it, you don't have Hajj. But Arafah has short time. That's why it's Al-Hajj Arafah. If you miss Arafah, you can replace it. But Tawaf, you can make it. You say, oh, brother, Abu Bakr didn't make Tawaf, you go and make it. But, Arafah, there's no day, finish, la ilaha illallah, you finish. So you don't have Hajj, you have to return back. Next year you make Hajj, when you miss Arafah.
so like if you is sick, you are in the hospital.
Yes.
So how are you going to make that?
They have to carry you from hospital with ambulance to come to Arafah. To save you. Other than that, you are in danger. Arafah, yes. If you are safe from hospital, the day of Arafah, they are going to bring you there. That area of Arafah, when you reach there, you have Hajj. But about the others, like Muzdalifah, this it doesn't affect your Hajj. You see, Jamrat doesn't affect that. These 4 things, they are principle of Hajj. So you have to make sadaqah. Fidya. Fidya also, you're going to give fidya, then now you have options. If you don't have animal to give, you're a poor man, you have to make fasting 3 in Mecca, your country 7. Or you feed, 6 miskin, 6 poor people, to replace that fidya. So Arafah is very tight, because when you come from noon to sunset, it's finished. But the other, Ansar, you have room to do it. That's why they say Al-Hajj Arafah. Rasulullah said, Hajj Arafah, if you miss Arafah, so you finish, you have to come next year. What happened to Tawaf al-Ifada for our sisters? Hussain make fatwa in this. Sometimes if they see their period, they don't go to Tawaf. They don't allow you to make tawaf when you are hiding. You have menstruation, you have a period. Now, this question, if a lady finish Hajj, she can do anything. She can go to Arafah if she have Hajj. She can do anything except tawaf. Then she finish everything. She's going to make tawaf, then the blood come. Oh, now what am I going to do? Now, they say she has to wait until, next, the period finish, maybe 7 days old, then she go to make tawaf. But there is problem here. Maybe she booked her ticket. She's going next day. And she saw the thing, she can't go to tawaf. Now, ulama make, ijtihad. They said, if the doctor can give her, injection to stop the blood, she has to do that. So that in order to make tawaf, father. Then if there is no doctor, she has to tie her farj in order not the blood can drop in, Hajj. Because this is necessity. So this one is said. But if there is not, that she can rebook, she can stay until she finish her period and she make that tawaf al-ifadah very important. Because without that, there is no Hajj also.
So she cannot go, like if she want to go, she can go, if she's going next year, she makes someone to do that.
No, she has to change all of her because that's why they say now ulama, when they see this problem is coming like that, they say, okay, now if we got injection, we can inject her so that the blood stop, or she can tight her forehead in order not the blood drop. She can make tawaf because this is necessity. وَمَا جَعَلَ لَكُمْ فِي الدِّينِ مِنْ حَرَجٍ, means Allah doesn't want to make hard on you in your religion. This is what we hear from fatwa from Hussain. He said that only some ulama said, because now, in Delta, if you miss your cooking, you have to buy more, the same ticket, and you don't have money, and the time is going. So now Allah will never hold you responsible for something against your will if you don't like it. And that's why that's Ammar Ibn Yasir, when when they beat him, they say insult Muhammad, say Lat wal Uzza, call our God, don't call your God. He said, don't call Allah. He said, he called your God. He came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He's crying. He said, what's happened with you? He said, they beat me today. They nearly killed me. And they said, I should insult you. I insult you. I should call their God. I call their God. He said, no problem. Tomorrow, if they beat you, they want to kill you. They ask you to call their God. Call their God. And if they ask you to insult me, because you are doing that against your will, not for your problem. So the ayah revealed in Surah Al-Nahl, إِلَّا مَنْ أُقْرِهَا وَقَلْبُهُ مُطْمَئِنٌ بِالْإِيمَانِ, except the one who has been forced to do something against the will, Allah shall never hold him responsible for that. So that's why ulama make these fatwa for the women who has menstruation during the Hajj. Now, any question? And the one who is making Hajj, he doesn't kill, doesn't hunt it. If you hunt, you kill animal, you have to pay fidya for that. They say if you kill a bird, you have to give naka, to give a camel for that. There are different mistakes you did, then you have to kill animal, asking Allah forgiveness. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our dua. May Allah make things easier for us. Al-Hajj, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Man lam tusbihu mardul habis, أو حاجة زاهرة، من لم تصبح حاجة زاهرة أو مرض حابس أو منوع من سلطان الجائر فلم يحج فليكن يهوديا أو نصرانيا. Anyone Allah bless with money, halal money, he got a lot of surplus, then he doesn't have problem. would no problem stop him? Is or sickness or a leader of his country, dictator, stop him not to travel? He does not go to Hajj. He should choose the religion he wants, whether to be Nasara or Yahud. So if you have money, you have more surplus, you don't go to Hajj, you are at fault, brother. You have to go to Hajj, because Hajj, if you have money, is fard, it's obligatory unto you. We have a lot of people, they have a lot of money in the bank, they don't know what to do, but they don't go to Hajj. They will be, Yom al-Qiyamah, they have problem, because why you didn't respond to the call of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But if you don't have, it's not problem. If you have, then you don't go, you are at fault. So this is Hajj. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, bless us to go to Hajj. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala open the door of settlement for us. Second thing, if you have money enough, every 5 years, you can go to Hajj. Because there is hadith said, my slave, my servant, I bestow my favor unto him. I give him health. 5 years he does not come to visit me. Now this one means that if you have enough, 5 years you can go to Hajj, although this is not obligatory or you get the first one. So second thing, you can go to Hajj for your dad. If your dad passed away, he didn't go to Hajj, you can go to Hajj on his behalf. But this condition, you have to be al-Hajj before. If you don't go to Hajj, you can never go to Hajj for somebody. Because somebody is made, during the time of Rasulullah, he said, Hajj ya Mabrama, you call somebody, his name is Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Did you make Hajj? He said no. He said no. You make Hajj first, then you make Hajj for somebody. If somebody is old enough, sick, you can go and make Hajj for him. This is allowed, because he cannot move. So it's old. You can go and represent it to make Hajj, but the condition, you have to make Hajj before. If you made Hajj, that's it. Now, so may Allah. Wa alaikum assalam. Amen. Zo Mahram, mashallah. A lady cannot go to Hajj alone. She has to get, mahram. Someone, her husband or her brother, to get together, to go together. Or somebody, imam with her. But ulama said no, mahram should be one of her blood person to go with her in Hajj. A lady is not allowed alone to travel alone. Although some ulama say, when Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was Uday ibn Hatim al-Ta'i, he said to him, this Uday ibn Hatim al-Ta'i is a prince, is Christian prince. He said, why you don't accept Islam? Rasulullah said, because you don't accept Islam because of 3 things. You see, Muslims are numbered, are small. He said, yes. You see, Muslims are poor now. He said, yes. You see, there is no security in Peninsula. He said, yes. He said, I bet you, there will be a time Muslims will outnumber the Middle East. And there will be a time Muslims will be rich. They are going to call people, come and take zakat. Nobody will come out. And believe me, there will be a time, Zaina, تسافر من Baghdad, Qadisiyah alone, to come to Mecca without company because of security. So some ulama say, okay, if it is a lady will travel, Rasulullah say, alone, to come to Mecca alone, there's no problem. Then you can look at it, maybe a woman will go, but ulama say no. Because they said, a woman shall never travel without mahram. So all entire ulama agree. You have to guard somebody with you for protection, security for women. So this is why if you go to Saudi Arabia embassy, they shall never give you visa unless she get company, somebody who will protect her. Alone woman is not allowed. Now, this is the question, Sheikh. Answer of your question. لا تسافر المرأة إلا بمهرم. A woman cannot travel without, only with her mahram. This is, if she travel alone, she be cursed by, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's not allowed. But today, everybody take freedom, do what they want. May Allah guide us all, inshallah.
So Imam, why is it in Ghana women travel without a husband?
They have, in Saudi Arabia, they say this muhram, because the embassy say muhram before they give. Because they say if they are group, and there is men who are protect them, now it's allowed. Because the wives of Rasulullah, after his departure, after he returned to Allah, this rich man, Abdurrahman ibn Auf used to gather them and let them go to Umrah. So they are guided by, Sahaba. They go in numbers at this world. So now, ulama said, if they are in group, there is security. They are, they prevent her because they don't want her alone to go because of security. So that's why in Ghana, when the woman passport, they say, why is there mahram? If they say this mahram, Allahu shaheed. If they tell lie, they are with Allah. So they give you according for that mahram. I think the way is clear. Inshallah. Now, so may Allah accept our dua. ربنا تقبل منا انك انت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا انك انت التواب الرحيم اللهم زدنا ولا تنقصنا اللهم اكرمنا ولا تهينا اللهم اتنا ولا تحرمنا. Brothers, Islam wants Muslims to champion the cause of Allah. Muslims like this masjid, no any organization give us support, as we know. So we ourselves, we help ourselves. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us in Quran, سَيْسَارِعُوا إِلَى مَغْفِرَةٍ مِنْ رَبِّكُمْ وَجَنَّةُ أَرْضُهَا السَّمَاوَاتُ وَالْأَرْضُ أُعِدَّتْ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ الَّذِينَ يُنْفِقُونَ فِي سَرَّاءِ وَالضَّرَّاءِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, you have to make race, seeking forgiveness for your Lord. The Jannah, the paradise which Allah promised to give you, is like the size of, heaven and earth. It's prepared for those who fear Allah. The first people Allah call, those who spend their money in the cause of Allah. So I invite you today to give Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala what's in your pocket according to your ability. Today, Allah is inviting you. Give $10, $20, $100, $1,000 to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in order to, to maintain the house of Allah. Fi sabilillah. Man zal ladhi yuridullah qaradan hasana fayuda'if lahu ad'afan kaseera. This is loan. Allah says you are going to give. So Allah is going to multiply more and more unto you. Fi sabilillah. Fi sabilillah. Abdurrahman ibn Auf, Allah, he came to the Salma, wife of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He said to her, Ya Ummah, inni akhsha kasratu mali. I scared my money is increasing. She said to him, because you give to Allah. Then Allah promised, who is going to give Allah loan, Allah multiply for it. So the more you give, the more Allah gives to you. So this man, when he passed away, he has to emancipate 45,000 slaves. His money, he disputed to the Ahl al-Badr, those who witnessed Badr, thousand of dirham he gave to them. So whatever he give, Allah bring it. So a Muslim should not be Maisa. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Layl, فَأَمَّا مَنْ آتَى وَاتَّقَى وَصَدَّقَ بِالْحُسْنَى فَسَنُيَسِّرُهُ لِلْيُسْرَى وَأَمَّا مَنْ بَخِلَ وَاسْتَغْنَى وَكَذَّبَ بِالْحُسْنَى فَسَنُيَسِّرُهُ لِلْعُسْرَى. So when you give to Allah, because Allah said you give, then Allah will make your life easy. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make our life easy. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.